This may be the first movie where I actually see some talent in Zac Efron. Neighbors, directed by Nicholas Stoller, starring Zac Efron, Dave Franco, Seth Rogen, and Rose Byrne. This movie is about a suburban family, Mac and Kelly Radner, played by Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, and they have their first baby, a little girl named Stella, and they get some new neighbors, a college fraternity led by Zac Efron's character Teddy and Dave Franco's character Pete. The family's worried about the college fraternity rock and roll all night, party every day kind of thing that college kids do, and the family wants the fraternity to, you know, keep it down. So of course they go over to the fraternity and tell them to make sure to keep it down when they party, and when they have their first party they get a little bit out of control, and the family goes over there and tells them to keep it down, and eventually they have another party where they get really wild, and the family gets to the point where they decide to actually call the police to tell them to keep it down, and that's where it starts a rivalry, and the fraternity and the family start playing pranks on each other to try to better the other one out and see which one is going to break and end up moving. And the movie is actually very funny. I didn't think I was going to like this movie from the trailer, but I ended up really liking it. Everybody has great chemistry and they're all very funny in their own way. Although not all the jokes are funny, some of the jokes actually come off a little bit obnoxious. Most of the jokes in this movie are actually very funny, especially the practical jokes that the college fraternity does, and a lot of the jokes that they do on their own. Like the airbag joke where the fraternity takes all the airbags out of Seth Rogen's car and hides them, so when Seth Rogen sits down he sets off that airbag and shoots him into the ceiling. Which is not really a spoiler because it's in the trailer. And I really did like Rose Byrne in the movie. She was actually very funny, and I normally don't like Zac Efron. I usually think he's just a pretty face, but he actually showed to have some real talent in this movie and be really funny, especially in the Robert De Niro scene where he's pretending to be taxi driver Robert De Niro and doing, you know, are you talking to me line? Probably his best scene in the movie. The other actors in this movie, Mintz-Plasse is pretty good in this movie for what little he has, and Lisa Kudrow is pretty good in the movie as the dean, although her character is a little bit unrealistic considering she's supposed to be an authority figure in this situation. The two actors that play Seth Rogen's best friends in the movie, Jimmy and Paula, played by Ike Barinholtz and Carla Galo. They're actually very funny in the movie as well, and just the whole movie is very good. I really did like this movie. I did like how Mac and Teddy seem to be at a crossroad where Mac is realizing he's got to be a father for the first time, and he's got to be responsible for this little girl, and Teddy is about to graduate from college, so he's got to learn how to be an adult and deal with the real world. So I did like how they seem to be parallels of each other. So I'm gonna give this movie a B+. It's really a funny movie. Maybe not for everybody, but it is a good movie and definitely worth checking out.